Good morning. Man, I don't know about you, but I woke up this morning and heard the news about what happened in London and the bombings in Manchester and the stuff that's going on in Paris and all this stuff, and it just seems like there's all this craziness going on, and I just want to say, stop. And it's like every day. It just keeps barraging us. What do we do about this? And I was reminded of the teachings of Jesus, where he said, resist not evil. And it's like, what the heck does that mean? What do you mean, resist not evil? It made no sense to me. And then I came across something from A Creative Mind by Ernest Holmes that he wrote in 1918. And I decided I needed to hear this and thought you might like it also. So our reading this morning is from Creative Mind by Ernest Holmes, and it's actually an aside in that book. Resist not evil, and it will flee from you. Here is a statement of one of the great laws of our being. When we resist something, we make a mental image of the thing we're fighting, and that tends to have it created for us. When we learn to look only at what we want and never at what we do not want, we will no longer resist anything. Let me repeat that. When we resist something, we make a mental image of the thing we're fighting. And that tends to have it created again for us. When we learn to look at only what we want and never at what we don't want, we will no longer resist anything. There is only one power, but we use it in two different ways, either to destroy or to save. The blessing and the curse are one and the same thing. The power of mind used either affirmatively or negatively. Our word used in fear and doubt or in faith and assurance. Too long have we believed in the negative, simply because we have allowed ourselves to become hypnotized by a few strong-minded people and by those who have imposed upon our race a mass of false philosophy. Practically the whole human race is hypnotized, thinking whatever it's told to think. Now, we get our concepts from our physical environment. We say, see, there's sin. I see it. See, sickness. See, death, misery, unhappiness, calamity. And all of these concepts we're thinking into, we're actually giving it to the creative, impersonal mind, so we're basically making a law for ourselves that will produce exactly what we believe in. Like produces like. Like attracts like. Like creates like. If we could see our predominant thought and take a picture of it, and then take a picture of our conditions, we would see no difference between the two. For they are really but the inside and outside of the same thing. We send out the word and it sets power in motion, and then we think the opposite, which neutralizes the word, and zero is the effect. They cancel each other out. Think about it. We need not try to change the world. Let it alone. No one needs to be saved but ourselves. And the sooner we realize this, the sooner we will attain it. The world is all right, contrary to what it looks like, contrary to what some say. It is not going to hell. It's actually on its way to heaven. It's getting good so fast that in the process, many things are being overturned and confusion appears to be on the surface. A great change is taking place. And on the surface, the results are very mixed. But underneath, the power is at work in all of us, destroying all unlike itself. So in time, as we stop resisting what we don't want and focus our thoughts on what we do want, all will come to see this. Pretty cool. And so it is.